What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about this trade we took this morning on the NASDAQ here during NFP that netted us a little over $1,500. We did take the longs here and sold at these highs before the market did reverse. I'm going to talk about why I took this trade, where I got in out, why I exited out, where I exited at, and overall how I was able to predict this trade even the day before I predicted higher prices in the NASDAQ. So I'm also going to go over that as well and giving you guys as much value as you guys need in this video. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys are following me on Instagram if you guys have not already. This is where you can find me, as well as I'm constantly uploading value and giving free education to the community through my Instagram, as well as I'm always checking my DMs and replying to subscribers and followers messages that you guys do send me. All right, back to the video. So coming into the marketplace here, our analysis comes from the day prior, this Thursday, March 7th, right? We see here that the S&P 500 took out these high of weeks, right? This is the high of week here on Monday. The S&P came higher and took out the high of week, but the NASDAQ did not take out that high of week. So I said this yesterday as well as this morning in my private mentorship, my Patreon, which is the first link in bio. I talked to my Patreon members and I talked about the high of week here and how we could potentially see a sick sister form and price action, right? Where the market, right, takes out the high of week here on the S&P 500, but the NASDAQ slightly comes higher, doesn't necessarily take out that high of week. So we were anticipating a pullback to happen in the marketplace, to then eventually seeing price action come higher and taking out that high of week. So that was the analysis that we made here yesterday on Thursday, how tomorrow we were anticipating longs coming into NFP to eventually take out that high of week, which then translated to this morning's trade idea. Aside from the six sister this morning that we're anticipating, we also were anticipating a continuation higher into this high because of the prior day's reversal, right? So when we opened up this week and we seen lower prices, like so, we opened up and we seen lower prices, and then we consolidated on Wednesday, and then it wasn't until Thursday did we start to see that reversal. When we start to see that reversal take place in price action, more often than not, that next daily candlestick, right, we could see a continuation higher of that reversal until our target is met, which in this case our target for this morning was this high of week. So we're anticipating a continuation higher this morning based off of the prior day's reversal and the continuation today, plus our targeting being that high of week. We talked about this in the Patreon. We went over it in the pre-market as well as the post-market yesterday, and coming into the market this morning, we were overall prepared and we caught this trade. So the trade idea, to be exact, that we caught this morning was here at this bullish M5 order block, right? This last down close candle here before this massive move higher, right? This is our bullish order block, as well as this pertains to our order block theory, which we do talk about in the Patreon, right? So as we can see here, as NFP opened up and came lower, it simply came lower to then tap into these prior daily order block, right? It came lower, tapped into that prior daily order block, right? Because overall we weren't bearish this morning, right? We were more so neutral, because obviously this is an NFP. We're not gonna hold one-sided, because obviously you can see later on it completely reversed, but we were leaning more so the buys this morning for the NASDAQ in particular, because NASDAQ still had a target, right? The target was this high of week, and if we were to see some type of pullback this morning in the NASDAQ, then we could see that continuation move to the upside, taking out that high of week, and then we'd be done for the day, right? Anything that happens after that, I don't want to touch the markets, because we've already met our targets, right? And this is why it's important that when coming into the marketplace and when trading, it's about creating that plan and then trading according to that plan. If, let's say, if price action came up higher and just took this high and didn't give us an opportunity to get into the trade before it took out that high, I would not have traded, right? I didn't trade Tuesday I'll show you guys on Tuesday. I did not trade Tuesday because as the market came up higher and then came lower, the market gave no opportunity, zero pullback during this entire move lower before then it taking out this high. So I didn't take a single trade this Tuesday, right? So if the same thing were to happen, I would not take a trade, right? Because I'm following my plan, right? I'm following my trading plan. I want to see the market come up here and take out this target, but before it comes up to that target, which I am anticipating price action to come up to, based off of my analysis, I need to get an opportunity, whether that be a fair value gap, whether that be an order block, whether that be a breaker, to then capitalize on for the market to then reach my target, which in this case, this morning, we opened up here, we dropped lower, tapped into this bullish order block, right, which also pertains to the order block theory we talk about in the private mentorship, taps into this bullish order block, and then we see this push higher from it, right? Based off of this push higher, right, after tapping into this order block, we then took a long right here, right? As the market opened up, created this bottom wick, and then pushed higher, we took a long right here, stop loss below the low of this low as it tapped into the order block, targeting about a 3R, above the high of weeks, right? You know, being content, not trying to aim for more, not trying to hold on through it, because at the end of the day, today as NFP, right? NFP is primarily known for reversals and Judas swings and things of that nature. So when trading NFP, we're in a scalper's mentality. This was more so of a scalp trade, which, you know, lasted about 20 minutes. Super clean, super smooth, you know, in and out type of trading. You know, we had theory behind it, we had analysis behind it, we came into the market prepared with a plan, and then as the market developed, as the market traded, we traded according to that plan, and we got this amazing trade idea based off of it. Super clean day to day. I hope you guys learned from this video, you guys gained some type of insight, and I'll see you guys next time. So that's going to be it for the video. If you guys are looking for more in-depth content and mentorship, I have released my private mentorship called the Traders Asylum in my Patreon, where you get access to my private mentorship, beginner and advanced lessons that's not shared here on YouTube or anywhere else, daily pre-market live trading, post-market analysis, plus trade breakdowns every single day, direct access to me, video requests, analysis requests, and any questions you guys have, live trading for the S&P 500, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones every single morning at 9:30, as well as psychology lessons, my full risk management plan, and trade management plan, as well as you guys do have access to a private community for all Asylum members, right? Right now, I do have a early access membership going on for this month, where you get access for only $10 a month. In the future, the price will go up to maybe, you know, $20, maybe even $30 a month. If you guys are watching this in the future, the prices have probably already went up. So, but if you guys are watching right now or throughout the next 2 weeks, then my mentorship is still $10 a month. So I am offering that if you guys are looking for more in-depth analysis or a mentor to really help you guys kickstart your trading and really cross that threshold of profitability. I hope you guys like this video. I'm Arkham. Be safe.